Hello, my name is Holly Jo Martin, and I am going to BYU, Idaho for a marriage and family studies degree. My hometown was Mesa, Arizona, born and raised in Arizona, but I don't live in the typical desert of Arizona now. I live in an area known as the White Mountains because we do get a lot of snow up here. And it's in a beautiful little town called Pinedale, Arizona, and it's near or in the Sitgreaves National Forest, near Fort Apache Reservation. And my family owned land here all growing up. It's the kind of place that we would come and go camping every summer or any holiday that we could. All of my cousins and family, we had all of our reunions here. And my parents have retired here, and they let me stay in a little house adjacent to their what we call the cabin in a tiny house. So I get to live in a tiny house and be near my mother and father, which I feel very fortunate to do. We get to hang out and do lots of fun stuff together, and I'm grateful for them. I come from a large family. There are 8 children altogether. We have 5 boys and 3 girls. I am the third to the oldest. We always call ourselves the Oreo cookie family because we have the hard, rough shell on the outside and then the sweet, soft cream in the middle. Our family has grown. We've got lots of marrieds and in-laws now, and they are all having grandchildren and making mom and dad very proud. I am not married, nor do I have children, so I get to be the favorite auntie and get to try to spoil my nieces and nephews. I love them very much, and family is very important to me, and hanging out with family is probably one of my most favorite pastimes to do. And other things that I enjoy doing are gardening with my parents. My father and I have been working on his garden. He's a great gardener, teaching me how to do it. I love to hike and just be out in nature. I especially love being able to capture photos of wildlife, and I love flowers. I love capturing sunsets and rainstorms and big fluffy clouds. I also love Disneyland, and when we grew up we went there often as a family, and as all adult children we try to go once a year, leave the kids at home and go and act like little kids ourselves. And in fact, we have a Disneyland trip planned for this Valentine's Day, so hopefully I'll be all caught up on my work for that. And one of my favorite pastimes is to read. I love reading, and my favorite author is Susan Branch. And she's real positive, and she's an artist, a watercolorist, as well as just writes a beautiful blog about the simple things in life and really enjoying simplicity. And so I'm a huge fan of Susan Branch, and I got to meet her this summer for the first time, which was a huge joy of mine. And other favorite pastimes I have are to get pedicures with my mom and my sisters and my sister-in-laws. I also love to watch movies. I'm a big fan of watching movies on opening night if I can, so that no one gives me any spoiler alerts. And we love to play board games as a family. Another favorite pastime, and probably on the top of the list, is traveling. Going to see new cultures, meeting new people, and getting to just see the world. It's so wonderful. And I love to go to the temple, and so I have a dream to travel around the world, to go to every temple and do sessions in every temple in the world. I think that would be awesome. I have a favorite calling in church was when I worked with the Sunbeams, and those sweet spirits, they teach so much about being teachable and meek, and just I loved it. And I was encouraged by being with so many beautiful children that I wanted to become a foster parent someday. So I recently did get my certification as a foster mom, and I am hoping that this degree will help me to learn more about how to work with children and teenagers, and maybe help me make enough money that I could support having foster children even on my own. And I started all this with Pathway yet last year, and my Pathway family has been so encouraging and supportive, and I really love them, and I love this program, and I'm very grateful to be going to BYU, Idaho, while living near my parents in Arizona. What a treat. I thank you for listening.